Hello, everybody. I'm so happy to be here with all of you guys. I'm really stoked about this training today. If you have joined us, you've probably seen me or heard me before, but let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Heather Hammerstedt. I'm the founder of Holist, and I'm on a mission to spread education, empowerment, and evidence around health and wellness issues facing us all today, all of us. There is so much information and yo-yo dieting out there that I just can't let us all go on wasting our time and our money and our health. And that's why I'm here with you today. So here's what we're going to do right now. Number one, turn off the distractions so you can fully absorb all we're going to reveal today in this training for a lifetime of weight wellness. Number two, set your phone to silent and put it away because they are distracting and addicting. Number three, give your full focus because your weight and your health are perhaps the most important issues in your life. They affect your work, your ability to be fully present with your kids and relationships, and your happiness and fulfillment in life. So you want to absorb every morsel of what I'm going to show you. So let's get started. The single most important thing for your weight, health, performance, and energy is your natural daily eating habits, not some Pinterest fantasy lifestyle of picture perfect food and calmly sipping bright green smoothies in the sunlight of your loft. Instead, it's the things that you do without even thinking about them in the middle of your messy life every day. All those diets out there aren't going to do it for you. They don't work. All these restrictive food rules, the fatigue, all the arguing about every little thing we put in our body, it just keeps us confused, craving all the time, and struggling to stick with anything long enough to see results and keep them. They're never going to be automatic. They're a constant slog requiring willpower, tracking, calculating like some sort of food accountant, meal prep time you don't have, and maybe even paying for some special app forever just to know what you can eat each day. So screw that, right? Are you with me on this? Give me a yes. It's really not that complicated. And you don't have to spend half your day meal prepping, counting macros or points, dragging through the day, and fighting every craving to get realistic results. We're talking about your natural daily way of eating. We're talking about lifestyle. In other words, the way you live your life. By definition, it's the things you just do automatically without thinking about them. And that is absolutely critical to getting your weight, health, and even sleep to where you want it to be, especially if you've struggled for years without success. The antidote to all of this is what I call the weight wellness lifestyle, because we need to look good, feel good, and have the energy to keep going and still enjoy our life and our food. Right? But how do you get there? And that's what we're going over today. The weight wellness lifestyle blueprint. So you want to hear this? Give me a yes. Give me a thumbs up. Okay, good. I'm seeing them. I thought so. Because I've heard what you've said and I've read every response to my survey that I have sent out. And I know you've seen how important a healthy weight wellness lifestyle is. You get it. You are already one of us just by being here. I also hear the challenges you are facing in trying to achieve it. Challenges like, how do you stay away from unhealthy foods, beat the cravings, resist the sugar addiction? What do you do about holidays, special occasions, vacations, parties, and those damn goodies that keep showing up at work? How do you finally get your health and energy back instead of slogging through every day or seeing your insulin bounce all around? How do you not only lose weight, but have a lifestyle you can sustain to keep it off without slipping into your old habits, stress eating, and more? Well, if any of this sounds like you, you're in the right place. You are in the right place. Are you ready to dive in? Okay, let's get into it. But first, a little bit, why would you even want to listen to me in the first place? I'm an emergency medicine physician with 14 years of clinical experience, both here in the United States and in Africa. I'm board certified by the American Board of Emergency Medicine. I have an additional master's degree in international public health. And my medical expertise is now augmented by an additional board certification in lifestyle medicine, which is a super amazingly exciting new specialty specifically around the evidence behind food, weight, exercise, sleep, mindset, and more. There are not a lot of us lifestyle medicine out here, docs, yet, and I really feel that it has the absolute opportunity to revolutionize the way we as physicians practice medicine, and also how you as patients can, really get to the health that you really need to. Really revolutionize this healthcare system because we all know it's broken, right? So on a more personal note, though, here's where I used to be. Before going on this weight wellness journey, I was looking on with anguish as every year brought on a few more pounds to the scale, kind of no matter what I did. I remember watching the look in the eyes of my little boys who wanted me to play with them, but I was too tired or sore. I was snapping at them when all they wanted was for mommy to play with them. How many of you with kids or grandkids have been there? So I was an athlete and I would backcountry ski on the weekends, but instead I was struggling just to get through the day and it had to change. So I tried those Whole30, paleo, low fat smoothies, the name brand programs, like you name it. I tried all the restriction, the complicated tracking, the special foods, the bland meals, and please, I really like food. And I tried resisting all the cravings and the hunger, but none of it worked. And none of it felt natural. I couldn't live my entire life like this, and they weren't working anyway. So what was the point? The truth was, and the truth is, it just felt like it was all me, like it was my failure, my weakness. I just couldn't cut it. But then my friend came to me breaking down with the same problems, and it was the total kick in the butt that I needed. I jumped right back in to figure this out, and I realized that I just couldn't do this the same way that I had tried before, right? As Einstein says, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So I took my medical and biochemistry background and I asked myself, what if I threw out all the conflicting advice, all those entrenched dieting rules, and dove into the science and what it is telling us right now? Not the stuff we knew decades ago, what we know right now about the latest studies and scientific understanding. What if I could make this my natural lifestyle? Something that is automatic, that's just a natural part of my life without hating every moment of it. In the same way you might reach for a bowl of cereal in the morning, you don't even think about cereal or a sugary muffin. Instead, instinctively eat real delicious food that supports a weight wellness lifestyle and tastes good. Wouldn't that be the way to make this all permanently work for once? Like, of course, right? That would change everything. Am I right? I didn't realize how deep I'd go on this, though. I went a little crazy. I spent over 300 hours digging into the weight science, metabolic studies, hormones, mindset, behavioral modification, coaching. I practically locked myself away like some sort of mad scientist, going through stacks of studies, trying out what I was learning, having more than one eureka moment that crumbled when I thought I knew what I thought I knew about weight science. So in the end, that's the best part. Here I am. Today, I'm 41 years old, I'm stronger and faster, and I weigh less than I did playing college soccer. Amazing, right? I dropped 2 sizes. My kids have no chance of catching me. I have the confidence to take on more than I thought I could before, personally and professionally. I mean, I started Holist in my spare time, all because this was too important to keep to myself. I'm still a full-time emergency medicine doctor. I'm still a mother of 2 young boys. I still have a husband that I love. I still had the kind of life and have the kind of life amongst all of this and running a nonprofit. And I could not have done all of this with no energy, constant cravings, losing all of my sense of my own confidence and self-capacity. These are biological and mindset shifts and lifestyle enhancements that I and others I've shared this with now do automatically. So does that make sense? Is this what you're looking for too? Give me a yes or a thumbs up over here in the chat so I know you guys are here and this is what you want. All right. Oh, well, I've already got some coming in. Thanks, guys. So it wasn't just me. It's people like Brandon at 42, having tried every diet in the book, already running 5 to 7 miles 7 times a week, founding herself 190 pounds, frustrated, ashamed, tired, giving up. She dropped 22 pounds, started sleeping better, and was able to get back fully into her passion of skiing. Nancy at 62 obsessively was stuffing herself with carb-laden foods every afternoon to get by, and she felt terrible about it every time she did it. In 2 weeks, she had control again, and by 4 weeks, she was back into wanting to exercise again and already found her pants looser. She is a year after starting our program and is still at her goal weight and is completely happy with her experience and her new life. Kathy, a dietitian, a personal trainer, and a marathoner, thought she knew what to do. But she felt like her blood sugar might be dropping every few hours, and she had to just sort of eat reflexively just to keep going and helping her clients. She was able to shift this completely and can now go 7 to 8 hours between meals, feeling full, no crashes, better mood, great energy. And she was stopped obsessing about food. Plus, she was sleeping better. And now she is a Holist coach with us, one of my great friends and my personal trainer, and we're happy to have her here. Katie had 2 kids and was an emergency nurse. She's hungry all the time. She was up more than 25 pounds. She was really worrying about keeping up with her kids or getting on the bike. She tried all the diets with no long term success, but she dropped 20 pounds. And she just sent me a link to her favorite high intensity training workout app. So I don't think she's having any trouble keeping up anymore. The best part, they continued. They continued the weight wellness approach and continued losing weight and feeling healthier and having more energy. And when you go on one of those diets, what happens immediately afterwards? You just go back to your old habits, right? What if you didn't? What if you enhanced your lifestyle instead of going on a diet? It wasn't even as hard as I thought once I had a system to do it. And you may be thinking, yes, Heather, yes, but how? Okay, and I'm about to tell you. You see, everyone was so distracted by some magical combination of foods and practically starving themselves or exercising like a madwoman, even as they starve their body of essential energy and nutrients, or some amazing supplement or special superfood, that they tried to bulldoze their way through each diet with willpower alone. They didn't see how simple it could really be, how natural it could feel in their lives, how they were fighting to stay on those diets so hard exactly because their body needed to tell them something. I was making that same mistake over and over again, and I wasn't listening to my own body telling me something was wrong. So how about you? Are you with me on that? I'm not alone on this, right? Okay, so there are 3 critical secrets that I uncovered that almost no one talks about, and that is making it nearly impossible for anyone to make a lasting weight wellness lifestyle. Number 1, dieting is keeping you in hormonal dysregulation, which is keeping you stuck in a repeating, dieting hell full of hunger, cravings, in your own biology, doing everything it can to store fat, not personal failure and not a lack of willpower. Number 2, our minds are working against us, and some simple mindset shifts can make them work for us instead. Number 3, willpower will not get you where you need to go. We need a step-by-step process of shifting our thinking, our hormones, and ultimately our eating habits, and some lifestyle enhancements without willpower. Simple them, will fitting them into our crazy busy lives with everyone needing our attention all the time. It takes a simple process of lifestyle transformation. So I'm going to get through all of these 3 secrets in the next period of time we're spending together. Okay, so on to secret 1. Dieting is keeping you in a hormonal dysregulation, which is keeping you stuck in a dieting hell of hunger, cravings, and your own biology doing everything it can to store fat. This is not a personal failure or a lack of willpower. The dieting industry loves this because these two factors keep you failing and falling off diets, which means you have to keep coming back again and again, right? They say you can't lose weight without restricting your calories or only eating a few foods or just generally being miserable, right? It's flat out wrong, but it works for them because we all believe it and we go into their programs over and over again thinking the problem is us instead of the problem being them. So here's the problem. That isn't how our bodies actually work. It is based on decades old, outdated, and disproven science that just keeps persisting in popular culture. It's the worst evil that the diet industry has done to us to set us up to fail even before we start. And it comes down to one thing: hormonal dysregulation. Restriction of any kind is actually a really hard way to lose weight. There's literally a life and death balance going on between your body's control over energy in and energy out all the time. You mess with this balance and your body, your biology will resist and fight you. This is like an evolutionary thing, right? They don't want you to starve. Unnecessarily restriction messes with this balance and triggers your body into basically freak out mode, right? Your body and your brain will do everything it can to get you out of restricting yourself 1 minute longer. That includes stoking cravings, making you hungrier, and even changing how it uses the food that you are feeding it. Even to the point that sometimes it will store more fat instead of burning it and conserving energy instead of giving you the energy you need to get through the day and do everything you have to do. It's just, again, an evolutionary mechanism of protection to protect you from impending starvation. Because your body is wired for survival, not diets, right? Which is why the average woman gains 3 pounds for each weight that they do. The body overcompensates because all it cares about is survival, not your belly. Makes sense, right? At the core of this is what's called the Krebs cycle, the essential part of your cellular metabolism and energy generation. It's kind of like your internal power plant in your cells. When you consistently restrict the food inputs below what it feels it needs, sirens start going off big time. And here's the really important part. So it tells your brain you need more fuel. Your brain makes hormones to tell you to eat more to increase your stores. It also shuts down the fat burning process because it doesn't know what bad times are coming. It can't be burning off its precious energy stores. It's desperate to add more, right? So then we feed it the wrong things at the wrong times, particularly if you're eating little bits all the time. Then your diet is exacerbating the problem by also causing your insulin, which is a hormone, to continually spike, stressing it out all day long, while never letting your hormonal system rest long enough to switch into fat burning mode or get back into balance, which only makes your body's accelerating drive for fat storage worse, while making you more tired, hungry, and full of cravings, which causes you to store even more fat when you get off your diet, any diet. So while being more tired, which only makes things worse. So are you getting me? That's why struggling to lose weight with all these diets is primarily a hormone dysregulation problem. You diet, you gain more back. You diet, you gain more back. But if your body is calm, satisfied, and fed the right things at the right time, you can not only have hormonal balance and less cravings, you can actually shift your biology into fat burning mode consistently and more often by working with these biologic systems that want you lean and satisfied. Actually, training your body to do this is easier and easier the more you do it. And when you have your hormones more balanced and consistent, you regain your energy, you sleep better, and your body just works better all around. So, how many of you desperately need to have a full tank of gas all day, every day? I mean, we have jobs and families and kids to keep up with, and lives and things we're starting on the side. And we just need to be fully functional all day, every day. Non negotiable, must have, end of discussion, right? We all do. So, does this make sense? Okay. At the cornerstone of all of this means that we're chucking diets right out the window, saying sayonara and good riddance. And are you with me? Can you say yes, sayonara, good riddance in the in the chat box for me? Good. All right, we are done with diets. We are focusing on simple lifestyle enhancements that keep us satisfied and enjoying life for the long-term health and wellness. And as a result, fitting back into our skinny jeans, nailing it at work, and keeping up with the most rambunctious of kiddos. I've got some of those. I've got them booted out of the house right now so I can do this. When you provide the right types of food to your body uses this to run your processes efficiently and will actually burn your fat stores off at a faster rate. So you can stimulate your body's metabolism and you can lose weight while eating. Even those super flavorful things like fats, which are so yummy. There is actually really interesting data that demonstrates this. My favorite is in the Journal of the American Medical Association. It's called the Dietary Composition, Resting Expenditure, and Weight Loss. I told you I'm a total geek. That showed that the right kinds of food actually increases your resting metabolism and fat burning without restricting calories at all. But it's not nearly as complicated as all the diet gurus make you believe, fighting over every little thing you put in your mouth, one saying a certain food is the devil, the other one saying it's a superfood. All they're doing is making it completely confusing for everyone, which may be on purpose, but that's besides the point. In fact, I think they're missing the whole point, which is restriction doesn't work, but that's not all they keep missing. Because even if we try to follow any healthy change, what do we keep running into time and time again that no one seems to be able to help us with? This is secret too. Our minds are working against us. Some simple mindset shifts can make them work for us instead. I've heard it from so many of you before this training, and that's why I put this in here as the super important secret too. I'm talking about our relationship with food that keeps getting in the way no matter how motivated we are to change. The cravings, the emotional eating, the habitual or boredom eating, those favorite sweets or carby snacks we just can't resist. And what happens when we eventually give in? That's right, we feel worse, we end up eating more, or we give up entirely, right? It's just this vicious cycle. It's so frustrating and demoralizing to watch it sabotage us time after time. We get so focused on food itself that we don't see the real problem, which is actually our relationship with food. Even those healthy snacks that we can't keep from snacking on, or coming home after a long day and soothing our souls with food, or food habits and food triggers that just happen because we've always done them and we don't know how to break the habit. These are even things implanted from childhood that we cling to unconsciously, using food as therapy more than nourishment, like those cookies imbued with love from your mother. And don't even get me started on our inner toddler. You know that part of us hates having to restrict ourselves or follow arbitrary food rules when all we want is to enjoy our life and food. So what happens? If we actually manage to stick to the diet, as soon as we're off the diet, we're back to our old habits and nothing has changed. And nothing has changed except our weight, which is coming right back, right? Because those food relationship patterns and emotional eating responses are all still there, biding their time until they can take over again. So willpower doesn't work indefinitely. It's not you, it's everyone else telling you that you just have to try harder. So is this all making sense? But those neural pathways can be changed. We can change our brains whether we are 20 or whether we are 50 or whether we are 80. This is what they call neuroplasticity. We can listen to what those triggers and cravings are telling us and change how we react, even completely neutralize them. It's not enough for some app to tell us to do something or to stop doing something for 30 days and then suddenly we just keep doing it without another peep. Like craving detectives, we identify where the cravings or habitual responses are coming from, and then we shift to new patterns with new outcomes that serve our new lifestyle. It's kind of like laying down new tracks for your thought train to go down so that you can choose how you react instead of going down the same track over and over and over again. But until you lay down that new track, no amount of pushing or pulling is going to get that thought train off its old same track. The exciting thing is that we have the tools to do it. Awesome, right? How many of you would like to no longer feel hopelessly compelled to follow each and every emotional food craving? Or to be able to go to work and see that cookie tray and not feel like you have to eat one and then another and then a dozen more? Even better, we can combine this with an understanding of how our hormones and metabolism work for even easier changes. So Cassie used to feel out of control around 3 to 5 p.m. every day. Carbs, carbs, carbs. That was all she could think about every day. But she'd resist and end up binging anyway. Um, Playing craving detective, she had a breakthrough on what she was using food for, emotionally buffering some boredom and some negative emotions that she had. So we combined that insight with an understanding of metabolism, what was going on with her body. We crafted a new habit with her existing exercise routine to change the pattern while satisfying her needs, as well as making sure that the fat and protein that she was getting was enough to keep her full for longer and keep her satisfied. Within 1.5 weeks, this new habit was old hat, and her old afternoon binging sessions were a thing of the past. So, this is the why we eat that is essential that no one else addresses or gives you the tools to overcome. No more beating yourself up, okay? This is not willpower, this is skill power, okay? Getting good support and accountability also really helps, especially if you have someone who can listen and be your second pair of eyes to help you play craving detective with you. Being stuck in your head trying to figure this all out will have you running in loops. Will have you running in loops. Um, that's why our programs all have coaches to help play craving detective with you and help you lay down new tracks for your thoughts to go down that support you instead of working against you. So, all making sense? Good? We're good? Okay. I wish I could spend the entire webinar just on this one topic. And I do in the program have podcasts and podcasts and podcasts about this. And I do speaking gigs on this. It is so important. But I have one more critical secret that I need to reveal that is oh so essential for making a true lifestyle shift and not just a temporary push that crumbles apart when real life hits. And I want to get through that and be cognizant of your guys' time because I know you're taking a big sacrifice to give this time to learn all this today. Okay. So now on to secret 3, maybe the most exciting of all of them because it is all about action and permanent lifestyle enhancements for lifetime results. This last secret is what we call the lifestyle transformation system. And you may already be thinking, I'm sold, hallelujah, hallelujah, right? Preach it. But I can't do this myself. I thought dieting was hard. How am I going to actually shift my lifestyle? And you're thinking, I barely make it through anything, even this webinar, without my kids or husband clamoring for my attention. So, however much I want this change, how can I make it happen for me? Right? Is that what you're thinking? That's what I would be thinking. And I hear you. That's the challenge that most plagued me. I knew it. I knew it all too well. So I had all this food science and metabolism studies, and I thought I was golden. I thought I had everything I needed to make good, smart food decisions, and I was motivated for real change. But I still struggled, right? And if you face the same problem, you're not alone. A study published by the JAMA network studied multiple fad diets to see what made the difference in those actually getting results and sustaining them. And actually, it didn't really matter what diet the person went on, they had a 75% failure rate, all of them. We're talking keto, we're talking low fat, we're talking, all of it. But those who did succeed, this wasn't based on the diet itself, but if they were able to follow through and stick to it, whatever it was, that was it. And that's where diets leave us all hanging. With an abysmal 75% failure rate across the board, the problem was actually making it a lifestyle that was sustainable. So this is where my lifestyle medicine comes in, right? I was still fighting every day with willpower to stay on this new amazing plan I had for myself, but I was not happy and in constant turmoil thinking about food all the time, and I was not enjoying my food choices. So it wasn't enough. I had to go deeper. I had to find the skills, right? And it's lifestyle, simple lifestyle enhancements that completely transform my weight, my health, and my energy. And it can be so simple to do when you have the right system. Do you want to know how? Yes? Okay, good. So first, let me tell you a very important story of two women, Jane and Celine. Okay, Jane would start a diet and go all in. Every time she'd launch off the starting line like a rocket, she'd go through everything she could learn, like she was binging on the Game of Thrones. She'd be pumped up, telling everyone how everything changes today. Nothing could stop her. She thought, right? Then a few days goes by, and those birthday cookies at work are starting to look a lot better. Maybe just one. No, I'm a new person, but maybe no, I can't. A couple weeks, and her enthusiasm dwindles away, and she's now prowling the house for stashed away goodies, or maybe even making an unscheduled stop at the convenience store. Before she knows it, she's making a few too many compromises, and she's hating herself for it. And she's right back where she started, or feeling worse because now she feels like a failure. Any of this sound familiar? So this is the diet curve. We've probably all experienced this in one form or another. Now, Celine, she went through the weight wellness approach and started with just as much enthusiasm. She told me when we began, every year I would gain a couple of pounds. When I looked at the scale, I freaked out, right? She jumped in, she took things step by step, so small. She could always manage to fit each tiny step in, even when the rest of her world was like utter chaos, screaming kids, far too many things to fit in a day. And when her excitement naturally died down, she didn't drop out like Jane. She didn't burn out. She wasn't completely overwhelmed. She had support. And soon enough, she was feeling better and even starting to drop pounds, sleeping better. And all these little wins were amplifying and motivating her even further. She was tackling the small challenges as they came up one at a time instead of a big mess of problems all building up at once. She was able to handle the challenges of her family life, the traveling she was doing, lack of time and access for kitchens for preparing healthy food, all of that without feeling overwhelmed and giving up. She had consistent accountability and a coach to help her, keeping her on track and helping her with each manageable challenge one by one. And the changes were layering on top of the other, establishing new habits, shifting old mindsets, learning new tools, training her body. Her body was literally shifting to support her new lifestyle enhancements by having less cravings, more consistent energy and sleep, and learning to burn fat more efficiently and consistently as the fuel that her body now knew how to utilize for her energy. She reached 12 weeks in her program, and this time she's still going. She had noticeable shifts in her habits, choices, and results. And as she says, eating way less carbs and sugar, not because some app told her what to eat, because she had everything she needed to make those decisions herself, the education, the empowerment, and the evidence. And she knew everything she needed to continue this manageably, enhanced lifestyle without a single additional day in the program. Although we're always here for anybody after the program if they need us. So isn't that awesome? So who do you want to be, Jane or Celine? We all want to be Celine, right? Totally. All right, let's go back. What's the difference between these two women? Besides the fact that one dove in all at once and one took it one step at a time. So commitment is extremely important. And that was one thing that Jane had going for her. By trying to make a complete life change in an instant, like not so much. Focusing on just the surface level changes, like what foods to eat, didn't do anything to change the underlying habits, mindsets, and body chemistry that had her stuck in her old ways to begin with. They fought against her every step of the way. As soon as the motivation and enthusiasm wore off, she went right back to her old ways. Remember those tracks for your thought train we talked about? They hadn't budged an inch for her. She was doomed the moment all that excitement wore off. But Celine is a totally different story. She followed not just a diet, but a process of lifestyle enhancement, a series of steps designed to create change, not just with a list of foods, but a fundamental shift in her mind and her body, allowing her to continue with that reverting back to her old ways, old foods, old mindsets. So do you want to hear what can do that and why it works? Yes? Good. We can change all these external factors like food plans and what's in our house. It's not going to change what's going on inside of us, or how we react to pressures from our lives, families, friends, and workplaces, or how we feel about ourselves and our bodies. What if there was a way to, one by one, address these internal and external factors so that you're not overwhelmed and you're making meaningful lifestyle enhancements consistently? So that's what Celine did, and many clients I've worked with. I call it a lifestyle transformation system because I'm a lifestyle medicine doctor, right? So is this making sense? Great. So here's how it works. There are 5 core drivers, and we'll go through each one. And if you think back to Celine's story, you'll see how they all showed up in her transformation. What do you think we need to do first? Okay, we addressed it in Celine's story right away. Number 1, we break it into small, bite-sized, ultra-convenient steps so that one step leads to another, which leads to another, building this lifestyle brick by brick, one stacking on another until the whole house is revealed. We want to break down bigger goals into stupid easy steps, like steps that are easy to do, that they're almost silly. Like, I feel like I should be doing more, but I kind of like not having to, because in exactly like 53 seconds, someone is going to be bugging me for something or screaming their head off, one of the two, right? And we need to make each step and each small change as convenient as possible. So we build consistency, we get over inertia and our avoidance, right? And we start creating new habits that get hardwired into our psychological DNA without worrying about everything else getting in the way. For example, we build this right into our program so you can do everything from your phone and get prompted for each step so you don't forget to put it off. Don't forget or put it off, I guess I should have said. So, number 2, working with our biology instead of against it. Remember how we talked about the hormone dysregulation problem and how it triggers more hunger, cravings, and fat storage processes? Well, working against our biology just makes everything harder. And for many of us, most of us, impossible, right? Our bodies are smarter than us, right? But understanding and working with our biology enables our body to work for us, actually accelerating our results and helping us achieve our goals instead of getting in the way of them. So number 3, this is mindset shifts. There are internal factors like stopping using food as therapy, breaking habitual food triggers, establishing supportive food patterns, and more. Also we can make positive lifestyle enhancements automatic and break the cycle of negative patterns and triggers, just like we revealed in secret number 2, right? All the cravings, the sugar addiction, the emotional eating, the habitual eating, the boredom eating, the eating for entertainment, all of our misunderstood hunger cues, all of these things that make us feel out of control. Instead of getting ourselves back in control, we're going to do that by these simple mind shifting tools that no diets are addressing. Number 4, accountability and support. We all need this, right? I mean, I have a couple different coaches for different things that I'm working on. When we start to lag, coaches keep us going. They lift us back up. They help us resolve whatever personal challenges that are getting in the way of our success, especially when it comes to mindset and our food relationships. You need someone there in your corner, preferably someone who can be objective, honest, and really knows their stuff, medically, nutritionally speaking, and being a really good coach, someone by your side week in, week out, as you make these lifestyle enhancements for yourself. How many of you have hit a challenge in your diets and healthy lifestyle attempts in the past? What about a ton of challenges, like one after another? Whether it be within yourself, like cravings, negative thoughts, hunger, or mood, or with the world around you, like integrating it with your family or your partner not being entirely supportive of it, or not being able to fit your life circumstances in for one reason or 20 or a million, right? Just about everyone. What if you had a person there to help you address each one as it comes up? How would that change things? Probably mean those challenges don't build up and become a monster set of problems that you can't overcome. And also might be you could get over the little, your frenemy of yourself talking to yourself and telling you you can't do it. That the coach could probably help you cut through the bull, right? That you're telling yourself or others are telling you in a way that you never could yourself. In our own programs, having their coach is the thing our clients often felt most contributed to following through and transforming their own lifestyle. They're trained to help you implement these simple lifestyle enhancements for yourself. They're also medical practitioners, doctors, dietitians, nurses, and so also bring expert perspective from there as well. I truly believe a good coach is the most important thing you can do for yourself. If you take nothing away from this, I hope it's just to seek out a coach. Okay, number 5, bring on the wins, I like to call it. So most importantly, we all need to make sure that we're having small progressive wins that build on each other and keep us motivated and feeling better every week and month. And we're celebrating those wins instead of comparing them to death with others, particularly wins that support you in continuing to make lifestyle shifts, like increasing your energy so you can use that energy to move forward and make more progress, or sleeping better so you can wake more rested and be able to make and reinforce those positive lifestyle enhancements every day, or having quieter cravings, less moodiness so that you have less need to use food as therapy and stress relief, and of course, weight loss, a safe and sustainable weight loss you see without comparing yourself to everyone else, without seeing 10 pounds gone when someone else lost 20. How many have experienced that, especially when you've done those group weigh-ins? Just thinking, why didn't I lose as much as they did, right? See your own wins for your own body. This is not just about weight. You are you. You are unique and wonderful. Your progress, your value is all that matters, yours. You and your support partner or coach need to be celebrating what you've achieved and loving yourself as you are every time. Progress and small wins, that is what is proven to keep you going, especially when those wins are making you more alert and energized as you go. So, are you with me on this? Are you going to celebrate small wins whenever you can and amplify them into big wins? Yes? Okay. So those are the 5 core drivers of the whole you lifestyle transformation system. Number 1, bite-sized, ultra-convenient steps. Number 2, work with your biology instead of against it. Number 3, mindset shifts. Number 4, accountability and support. And number 5, bring on those wins. So what does this all look like put together? Remember when I was talking about all those other people who've had the same kind of results as I've had? Each of these courageous women are examples of ordinary people transforming their lives instead of going on to another diet. And as a result, getting permanent results for the first time after having tried everything. Remember, Brandon was 42. Since her son was born, she tried every diet in the book: South Beach Atkins, Whole30, Pure Starvation, cleanses, everything. She ran regularly. She thought she was eating what was healthy. But here's the thing: despite all of this, despite everything that should have been working in her favor, the ugly reality was that she still found herself 190 pounds, frustrated, ashamed, tired, and like giving up. Like she's just always going to be like that, right? We all know that feeling. She was thinking she was not going to be able to ever do the traveling and the outdoor activities she loved because she wouldn't be able to keep up physically. She applied each weight wellness lifestyle enhancement one by one. 12 weeks in, she was already 22 pounds down and halfway to her goal. Before that, she was actively gaining weight year by year. So now she was consistently dropping weight, feeling healthier and having more energy without feeling deprived and hungry all the time, which is awesome, right? She came into her coaching calls with a big, goofy smile, not the tears from when she felt hopeless at the beginning. She went out on that backcountry trip again. So how awesome is that? And I know you can do this too, because I've seen it person after person, like coming exactly from where you are right now to results like these. And I know how the number on the scale is what's highest on our minds, like Katie losing 17 pounds, Peter losing 35 pounds, Adora losing 18 pounds. But that's not it, right? It's more than that. It's using food to fuel you, to fuel your future, your value, your health, in a way that is going to bring you lifetime health and prevention and reversal of disease. We know this from lifestyle medicine. So it is not just about losing weight. But yes, Katie losing 17, Peter losing 35, Adora losing 18. I mean, I could go on and on and on, but here's what Lisa said. Before this program, I tried all kinds of fad diets and nothing ever worked. So unrealistic and not science-based. I always gained the weight right back. This program helps you design a healthy lifestyle and relationship with food to establish a sustainable plan that empowers you to stick with it. It's based on how our bodies work and learning how to work with our hormones rather than against them. The best part is the positivity and support every step of the way. I've always thought meal prepping took too much time and I wouldn't be able to do it. Now it's a habit and I feel great. So easy. I do miss the texts though. So thank you, Lisa. Nancy told me I had tried Weight Watchers about a half a dozen times. I have all the books to prove it. I had gotten so far off track, eating uncontrollably. This program has made me aware of everything I put in my mouth in a very good way. Awesome. I asked Katie if she'd expand on her story a little bit, and she shared, I was the heaviest I can ever remember at being after an indulgent and booze-filled holiday season. We all know those. I was ready for any change, but Hollis came along just at the right time. I tried everything and nothing because I never followed any program for longer than a week or two. South Beach Diet, Weight Watchers, I never lost weight. I rarely did anything for longer than a week, and it never worked because it was never the right approach. With Holist, I had the right tools to make significant lasting change. It's a lifestyle change that's easier than anything you've ever tried. No more white knuckling it through diets. I like that, Katie. No more dieting at all. Healthy, tasty, real food, and an easy program to jump back into if you fall off the wagon. But here's the thing, Katie wrote that like well over a year ago, and she's still killing it. She got through a holiday season. Like she said, it kind of spurred her to come in here, and she's just killing it. It's really amazing. And that's what we're going for, right? We're going for long-term health. I mean, the information that you learn from Holist, like I'm a lifestyle medicine doc. I want you to lose weight so you feel like you look good. When it comes down to it, I want you healthy and here for as long as you want to be here and doing the things you want to do. So for each of those folks, they continue to lose weight or sustain what they've achieved. But it all starts with those first 12 weeks. So what about you? You could have all of this, everything I talked about today, all in a one-time, dead easy process. No membership plans to be on forever, no special products to buy, just an easy to follow program filled with the support to give you everything you need in 12 weeks. Arriving at the other end, healthy, energy boosting, slimming lifestyle is now a natural part of your life for a lifetime of weight wellness, complete with personalized coaching and support to keep you motivated, address every problem that comes up before it completely derails you, and tailor it to your specific life and circumstances. Can I tell you about a special offer I have for you to do just that? Yes? Okay. Great. I'm excited to share this opportunity with you. I just love working with people. It like really gives me so much. Okay. I'm going to be giving you a way to sign up for a free weight wellness strategy call in just a moment so we can address your unique situation and match up for the perfect weight wellness solution for your needs. But first, what's actually in this program? Yeah, figured you'd be asking that, right? So the Weight Wellness Personal Coaching Programs are 12-week programs built around everything you learned here, including the entire lifestyle transformation system we just outlined. Number one, we make each small, simple step of the program ultra convenient, bite-sized, delivered right to your phone or the device that you prefer to use. We use text messages to make sure you never miss a thing. And to deliver little nuggets of support and motivation throughout the program. You also get email backup for that in case your text messages are sabotaged by your mobile company. We use select apps to make the program as simple as and easy to do from the convenience, again, of your phone. Plus, you get lifetime access to everything online in our members portal without having to pay an ongoing subscription. So number two, our unique approach to simple lifestyle shifts involves a deep, modern, scientific understanding of weight science instead of outdated dieting myths, such as the deep understanding of hormone dysregulation and your weight and energy, and how to eat to be fully satisfied while stoking your natural fat-burning processes and resting metabolism. Number three, we focus on the tools you need to rewire cravings, emotional eating triggers, self-sabotage, and to establish the simple and positive lifestyle habits integral to the weight wellness lifestyle approach, and work with you directly to ensure your success and tackle those sticky problems that have been difficult to overcome. Instead of just power through it attitude, weight wellness is rich with behavior science, coaching, and mindset tools to make fundamental changes without constant willpower. We even have the mindset coaches that go deep into resolving mindset issues that have been consistently sabotaging your health and weight loss efforts in the past, along with other important areas of your life. Four, our weight wellness personal coaches are with you, guiding you and addressing all of your challenges and questions while keeping you motivated through every step of the program using private coaching sessions and chat. Each coach has experience, including being physicians, nurses, dietitians, to give you deep expertise you need to work with your health challenges and tailor the weight wellness approach to your specific needs and preferences. And they were all trained by me. But no, these are not medical appointments and are not replacements for your personal doctor. This is not medical information. This is us providing you with coaching. Our coaches are not just ordinary people who happen to have gone through the program themselves and want to coach it. These are professionals with both medical and professional experience and training in their backgrounds. So while the unique science based weight wellness approach is our secret sauce, our coaches are the critical support you need to go through the 12-week program with ease, bolstered by continuous motivation and to get the maximum results when you've struggled to succeed on anything before. They help you overcome all the sticky situations that inevitably come up because, well, life happens, right? Um, there's a mindset problem you're finding challenging, impossible to overcome, or you need some help adjusting for a health condition or allergy, or just the fact that you hate eggplant. Our life is getting crazy, right? Or what do you have going on? They're your one anchor of sanity to keep you going and implementing the program step by step, and so much more. Number 5, and of course, the final element of the lifestyle transformation system, bringing on the wins. Weight wellness is filled with them. Starting in the very first weeks, you'll typically be seeing your sleep improving, losing your first pounds, overcoming a constant craving like that Cassie's afternoon carb binge we talked about earlier, or feeling your energy improve. And our coaches will help make sure you see and celebrate those. So I see you A-type overachievers like me who blow by your successes immediately. We're all in our imposter syndrome. You're going to see the results and you're going to bend, but you're going to build on them. And your coach will help. Before you know it, you will be installing each weight wellness habit one by one to make them an automatic part of your life, thanks to not going on a diet, but instead going through a lifestyle transformation system and having that lifesaver of a coach in your corner. So convenient, even those of us with an unbelievably full life of kids, career, and full lives where we can't even seem to have a moment where someone isn't trying to pull us away or let us go to the bathroom. Yes, even we can do it. That's why the first core driver of an effective lifestyle transformation is bite-sized steps and ultra convenient, because it has to be life proof, right? Now, because I know many of you are here not just for weight itself, but for your health, which is being impacted by your weight or your food choices, this is why I believe the program is so important to reach as many lives as possible. It has been proven that dietary changes that you will learn in this program can reverse and prevent coronary artery disease, prevent a handful of common cancers like breast and colon cancer, reverse and prevent diabetes, lower cholesterol levels, improve sleep, exercise, performance. It could go on and on and on. I can't say that this program will completely reverse these conditions, but I can say that the components of this lifestyle you'll be creating have been proven in study after study and have shown the impact of all these health conditions to help heal or prevent them. And the mindfulness and mindset work has been proven to diminish mood disorders, improve energy and cognition, and decrease negative habits and stress, and get you to the life goals that you want, whether they are body and food related or professional or whatever it is. Therapeutic lifestyle changes can directly prevent all 10 of the top killers in our society. So it's not just about weight, right? It's about so much more. And you're probably either thinking, Heather, I love it, I'm in, or you may still have some questions. So why don't I go through some of the 6 major lifestyle enhancements that are baked into the weight wellness program, and then we can set up a time to talk, okay? All right, weight wellness lifestyle enhancer number 1, you'll rewire your body and your mind's cravings for sweet snacks and unhealthy carbs, binging, and more. This is all about addressing that stickiest of challenges that seems to be everyone's biggest roadblock. I can't count how many people have mentioned their sugar addiction to me, or the constant cravings for carby snacks and between meal pick-me-ups as their energy crashes. They can be rewired and shifted, and we can help you do that one by one. Weight wellness lifestyle enhancer number 2, you'll go beyond meal plans and start to intuitively know what to eat, when to eat, and why to eat it to live a naturally thin, energized life. You'll internalize the secrets to stoking your natural fat-burning metabolism, which is as much about when to eat as what to eat. Plus, I'll answer those common confusion points like superfoods, organics, GMOs, and more, so you never have to worry about them again. And we'll be doing everything from resetting your constant hunger signals to overcoming your weight loss plateau. Don't worry, that's a normal thing. It can be overcome. Don't freak out. Okay. Not to mention using food to reduce inflammation and chronic disease. Weight wellness lifestyle enhancer number 3, you'll be able to handle even the most challenging food situations like eating out, traveling, special occasions, and more. This covers everything from establishing good food boundaries to exactly how to handle being away from your own kitchen, like restaurants, travel, visiting families, and more. It's surprisingly easy once you have the weight wellness lifestyle going, even getting the support of your family and friends. Weight wellness enhancer number 4, you'll have your own automatic weight wellness lifestyle to last a lifetime. You'll establish the lifestyle habits for sustained weight loss, consistent restful sleep, more robust health, as well as critical self-care and de-stressing habits, even in the craziness of our daily lives. And you'll be using metacognition strategies so you can shift how you think, what you think, and how you problem solve so you can stop those self-defeating patterns and habits that keep tripping you up from your past. This goes way beyond food and health, right? Um, I mean, I can't even tell you how much I use these strategies like in my everyday life, whether it's like parenting or just being a community member or in the emergency department. I mean, it's huge. Totally changed my life. Okay, weight wellness enhancer number 5. You'll save time and money while living a weight wellness lifestyle. You'll be meal planning fast like a pro, knowing all the shortcuts so you can focus on your life instead of your food. And you know where you can save without sacrificing healthiness or taste. Plus, I'm giving you my weight wellness comprehensive buying guide and the weight and wellness low carb brainstorming guide, among other goodies, as handy references to make it even easier. Weight wellness enhancer number 6, you'll be able to move for weight loss and health even if you're currently struggling to be active. You'll leave knowing what exercise to avoid, what can amplify weight loss, how to ease into a more active lifestyle as your energy naturally rises on the weight wellness program. Remember Brandon going from struggling to being active to getting back into backcountry trips, and Katie, who's now doing her, high intensity workout app, right? If you like to move, you'll soon have the energy to move a lot more if you want, even if it's just keeping up with the kiddos. Okay, so I don't want to have to see you go through this yo-yo dieting anymore. Like, I'm overseeing it, and I'm sure you're overdoing it, right? Never again feel helpless to combat like rising weight or health problems. That's why I'm here doing this. I did not go to medical school to become a weight coach, right? In fact, the sad fact is that our medical schools rarely teach nutrition at all to us as doctors. And so our entire medical system is woefully undereducated about modern nutritional science or even critical lifestyle factors that have such a profound impact on our health and energy. And to tell you the truth, most of the dietitians out there don't know all of this because their education is also very outdated. But what I saw, what the struggle was doing, not just to me, but to my friends and to so many others, all losing hope, all confused, all being led into these same mistakes in a $66 billion weight loss industry, right? More than happy to have repeat clients trying over and over again to lose weight. So that's why I'm here. I threw out all the old rules and myths, went down the rabbit hole to figure out how to implement a naturally thin and healthy lifestyle in a process that actually works. One that's backed by modern science, not outdated dieting ideas. Dating, I'm not talking about dating here, although maybe that will help too. So this is not a meal plan or a diet or a supplement or an exercise routine. It's not something you struggle through for 30 days and gain everything back when you stop. It's not a membership plan you have to just continue paying for forever. It's permanent lifestyle shifts in just 12 weeks, not deprivation or the same boring foods all the time, but being consistently satisfied and full of delicious variety. Are you on board with this? So all this can be yours. There's just one catch. I want to make sure we're a good fit and you get the absolute most out of this program, whichever option you choose. Like, it has to work for you. It's got to work for me. Like, we got to work together, right? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm giving you a free weight wellness strategy call where we can see how we can help your unique challenges, answer your questions, give you the best solution and strategy for you to reach your unique goals. So sign up for that weight wellness strategy call right now. Click on the button or go to holisthealth.com www.strategy. That's holisthealth.com/www.strategy. Not only that, but I'm also going to take $400 off of any weight wellness personal coaching package you may choose, just by scheduling that strategy call and for being here on the training. So plus a few bonuses that I'm going to go over in a minute as well. So here again is what the Whole You Weight Wellness coaching programs look like. You get your own personal Whole You coach who meets with you one-on-one weekly, supports you, helps hold you accountable, and guide you through the program for maximal success. She also monitors a photo app that you have for your food that she chats through you with. Chats through it with you. Your coach is the backbone of this program's success. For all 12 weeks, you have a partner to keep you on track. How hard has it been to follow through on those diet plans and health changes in the past on your own, right? Accountability and support when you have questions or struggling is the difference between reverting back to the old you and becoming that new superwoman people don't even recognize at first glance. Quite frankly, these are professional health providers who also have added qualities of being an exceptional coach, able to handle the myriad of issues that come up that are emotional and mindset based, along with the science of sustaining motivation and installing habits. And all are fully immersed in the Weight Wellness 12-week program and have gone through it themselves. Plus, I didn't even mention that you get 2 follow-up coaching sessions after the 12-week program ends, one at 6 months and one at 12 months. These are to ensure you're able to make weight wellness a permanent part of your life. No group coaching here. You work with your coach one-on-one with full privacy and confidentiality. You also get a 75-minute deep dive session with your coach to start with, just like you wouldn't expect your doctor to start diagnosing you without a deep and thorough review of your situation and history. We don't either. Your coach will take the time to listen deeply so she can help you chart the best path through the weight wellness program and count for any other needs that you have or health conditions we need to be aware of. And this way, it will also help me kind of tag in with other kind of more lifestyle medicine stuff that you may need, or specifically around sleep or exercise or mindfulness, anything I can add on for you. Plus, it helps develop the deep rapport between you and your coach that is essential for truly fruitful coaching relationships. You'll get anytime access to your coach between sessions through our private telehealth portal, chat, or email to help you with any additional questions or issues that you may run into between coaching sessions. So never hesitate to get the support you need or feel like you have to wait to address your critical timely needs in between coaching sessions. And you get the U8 app, which I mentioned kind of a little bit above. It's sort of like your personal Instagram of what you ate, along daily review and helpful feedback by your personal coach for the entire program, so you're never left wondering. This also helps in your coaching sessions, so your coach can help you address any challenges you're experiencing that may be food related. And again, super easy. You just take a picture of it and it kind of helps us see the amount of time between food, what you're eating. We're not tracking, we're not macroing, we're just taking a picture so we see what your plate looks like. Okay, what else? You also get the Whole You Lifestyle Transformation System itself, which helps you successfully implement all 6 of the weight wellness lifestyle enhancers, along with the bite-sized, insightful podcasts that come every day, all the bonus tips, the motivation, the additional resources, guiding you through the process step by step so easily you can fit it in running around town, running around the gym, waiting in line, pretty much anywhere you have your phone with you, which is always, right? All with lifetime access to the entire program to refer back to anytime in any situation you run into, all in the online portal, which is really my favorite way to look. It is so professionally slick, and I'm super proud of myself for how great it looks and how easy it is to use. Plus, there are all these quick reference guides to make the process easy to implement and remember. So here are the 6 weight wellness lifestyle enhancers. I'll review again that you will be implementing in your life through this system again. Weight wellness lifestyle enhancer number 1, you'll rewire your mind and body's cravings for sweets, snacks, unhealthy carbs, binging, and more. Weight wellness enhancer 2, you'll go beyond meal plans and start to intuitively know what to eat, when to eat, and why to eat to live in a naturally thin and energized life. Weight wellness and lifestyle enhancer 3, you'll be able to handle even the most challenging food situations like eating out, traveling, special occasions, and more. Weight wellness enhancer number 4, you'll have your own automatic weight wellness lifestyle to last a lifetime. Enhancer number 5, you save time and money while living a weight wellness lifestyle. And weight wellness lifestyle enhancer number 6, you'll be moving for weight loss and health, even if you're currently struggling to be active. And more, like what is this intermittent fasting thing and how can I use it? And how to take weight wellness to the next level with advanced techniques. It's all yours. The value of all of this in just our medically trained weight wellness coaches alone would typically cost $3,900 of their time, more if you include one of our mindset coaches. Plus this unique weight wellness program made easy with the lifestyle transformation system, that's valued at $1,999 itself. Now, if this was all I gave you, that would be pretty awesome, right? That would be worth thousands to have a seamless, lifelong weight wellness lifestyle that you didn't have to force. If it just happened as you slimmed, became healthier, and your energy rose, wouldn't it? Yes, this program is made to be affordable with program options costing a fraction of that, along with payment plans available to make it even easier, because I want you to know this information. I really want you to. So just schedule your quick weight wellness strategy call where we'll dig into your situation and I'll give you the best solution to fix your needs, answer your questions, and see if we're a good fit. I only want you in if it's absolutely going to help you. And I do say no. So Listen, I've done all the hard work. You just have to follow along, and you have your coach to keep you going and overcoming those unique challenges you face. So, seriously, it's so simple and easy. It can be done anywhere. You get these like short little bite-sized podcasts texted right to you during the program. You pop in earbuds, you listen to the podcast while you're waiting, driving, walking, whatever. It's so convenient. You never have to worry about remembering to log in or sit and watch a long video or carve out a half an hour of uninterrupted time because, I mean, we all know it's a miracle you're still watching, right? I know. Time is really hard. Okay. Your coaching sessions can be done on any device, wherever you are, your phone, computer, tablet, whatever, going through a secure health app, secure and private, often with HIPAA compliant apps. You get additional tips, quick reference downloads, motivation, all right to your phone, right when you need it, wherever you are. No getting buried in your emails, no putting it off another day. Ding, look, right, and done. It's that simple. People love getting these. Food logging is as simple as snapping that picture in the U8 app, like your own personal Instagram feed. There's no tracking, counting, writing anything down, just snap a picture. How awesome is that? Unlike diets with all those tracking systems, you just snap a pic and you eat. I mean, hell, you may already be doing this. I'm talking to you, you foodie Instagrammers. Your coach gets access so they can quickly reference it without having to do any tedious tracking. It gives you helpful feedback and daily review throughout the program without judgment. Really, what it is that if you have a stumble, right, which we are going to have, everyone has them. We can look back and figure out, what it was in the last day or the last several meals that may have set you up for that. And this is all for only during the program for the needs of your coach. Once you're done, you never have to track another thing again if you don't want. Just go on living with the weight wellness lifestyle you've already established. And because you're on weight wellness, so you're going to eat real delicious food and eat to feel satisfied. You won't need an excuse for why you can't follow the program because you can't not do it. It's right there, quick and easy, right to your phone, so you can instantly go through it in moments. And it's a tasty, real food approach that leaves you satisfied instead of hungry and craving. So all you have to do is go get your free weight wellness strategy call. Go ahead, schedule your call, lock in your $400 savings if you choose to start a weight wellness 12-week coaching program. But to make it so there's no question you can absolutely do this, I'm throwing in some additional entirely free bonuses just for you to help you tackle those most common challenges, only for you guys on the training. And I'm just in the midst of building all of these right now. I'm pretty excited about them. So how many of you are parents or grandparents? The question that's always coming up is how to get kids involved. So I did a special training they'll call Weight Wellness Parents, where I give you my best advice, tips, and resources for adopting the weight wellness lifestyle as a parent or grandparent, and even ways of bringing in your family to your new lifestyle, all without creating a ton more work for you or constant fighting. This is a $4.95 value, but I'm going to give it to you. Okay. Next, I'm going to give you temptation proof travel. I am a huge travel junkie. And if anyone has questions about that, like send me an email or something, because I have some great insights into how you can get into awesome travel cheaper. So anyway, I have a guide for navigating the challenges of healthy travel and sticking to your new weight wellness lifestyle, whether you're road tripping, flying, or even having a day on the town. So this is about a $349 value, probably when it's going to be done. That's about right. And for all of those who really want that fit and toned body and to feel stronger, I am creating a whole you fit introductory masterclass. So you can not just lose weight, but tone your body. We will talk about this ad nauseum in the program. Exercise itself mostly does not help you lose weight. It's all about what you put in. Abs are made in the kitchen. You can't outrun a bad diet. All of those things are true. But it is excellent for toning and strengthening, and for your metabolic health and health future. Exercise important. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is you don't need an exercise routine to achieve weight wellness, as we discuss in the program. But for those of you who want to be toned and feel stronger, that's where a fitness routine really comes in. And so I'm including the special training so you can begin a fitness routine that doesn't sabotage your weight loss and gives you the most efficient path to adding that tone and strength to your weight wellness lifestyle. It also provides you a little bit of an intro to Coach Kathy, who does our fitness program, and she is the one who's my trainer, and she's badass. So definitely check that out. That is a $5.95 value. Again, giving that to you for free. So if you go to our site and try to join Weight Wellness, you'll see none of this is included here. I'm giving it to you as a special package for this training when you join the Weight Wellness program. So you have nothing holding you back from saying yes, like so many others have already done. Can you see why this lifestyle transformation program is so critical to achieving the thin, healthy, energized lifestyle you really want? And why diets are just simply not going to do it? Why it's the most important thing you can do for your life right now. And there's never a better time to start. There's never a better time to start. There's never a better time. Okay, now that we got out of the way. Okay, how will this positively affect every part of your life in the process? It will, I promise. Okay, realistically, all of this I'm giving you, including everything in the weight wellness program, would cost, I think I added it all up the other day of everything I mentioned, $7,238 or something like that. Especially to get this kind of one-on-one access with a personal coach with all of this training and experience. But joining any of our weight wellness coaching programs options are really only a fraction of that. All you have to do right now is schedule your free weight wellness strategy call right now. You'll have absolute confidence in how to apply weight wellness to your goals and challenges and the best solution for your unique needs. But this isn't for everyone. This is for action takers. Remember, I'm an emergency medicine doc. I like action. You have to schedule your weight wellness strategy call today using this link. There's absolutely no obligation. I promise I'm not scary. I'm not going to hard sell you. I'm not a salesperson. I'm a doctor. I'm just here to help. So come to the call, get your questions answered. We'll dig into some goals. It'll be 15 minutes long. It will show you the best solutions for your needs, whether I think that that's us or whether I refer you to someone else. And I do that all the time. Okay. So seriously, don't wait. Go right over there right now. Schedule your strategy call. Don't wait for me to end this webinar. You can do it while we're listening. Okay, I haven't even mentioned to you the most powerful things you're getting if you want to join in on one of the 12-week coaching programs, a complete customization of your own weight wellness program protocol. This is not one size fits all, okay? Your coach will help you in crafting your own customized weight wellness protocol to fit your needs and preferences of your own unique life. It's not cookie cutter. It's not one size fits all. It's not strict. It's going to be something that works for you. You can't eat gluten or dairy, no worries. Can't stand broccoli or red peppers, like my 5-year-old who despises red peppers for some reason. No problem. Work strange hours with no access to a kitchen and prime meal hours. I am a night shift emergency medicine doc, okay? I work strange hours. I have no time to pee. We can help you, all right? This is not an issue. Can't move around too much right now? Don't worry about it. Not sure how it will ever fit in with the rest of your family? We see this all the time and experience it ourselves, and it's not a problem. We'll help. I got my whole family on board. We all get all of our families on board. It happens. My husband was actually my first guinea pig, and he's down 40 pounds. He's all bought in. So we can help you. Okay. Fully customized to your life, all your quirks and weird circumstances, and one that you'll revise with your coach as you leave the initial 12-week program so it fits your life going forward into the rest of your life. Whew, okay. As you can tell, I developed a major passion for this stuff. I didn't even realize how far down the rabbit hole I'd go when I started this investigative journey, but I'm so glad that I did. It means so much to me to see people going through this program and finally getting results, finally sticking through, finally getting the help and the support that they really need. To hear them talking about how, yeah, they lost weight like they wanted, but how much more impactful it was, that they're sleeping better, no longer crashing or going hungry every hour, how they're getting back to activities that they love or adopting new ones because now they feel they can, how it's helped them get back into control of what they eat, right? So many people have come into this program, not necessarily for the for weight loss, but to get control of their food relationships. That's amazing, making better decisions. So how they're not constantly longing for those off-limit foods of theirs anymore and all the carbs and sugar, and how they're now using food for fuel instead of for entertainment, but feeling crappy about it. And how their newfound health is affecting their lives, like how much more focused they are on their work, how they can jump in and play with their kids or go on a bike ride without worrying. Let's see, I wanted to read you some things. Adora sent me, yes, my waistline is benefiting from this program, but the big surprise I did not imagine when I started was how much my brain would improve. And Kathy shared, this program is simple, science-based, thorough, and incredibly important for overworked, too busy, uber stressed people. Who knows those people? Trying to improve their health and happiness. And I couldn't help but laugh when another client said, I recommend this program to anyone who feels ready to make grown-up choices for their well-being. And someone else posted something on our Facebook group the other day that one of the favorite things I said in one of the podcasts, which I don't even really remember saying, was that I said, you don't deserve dessert, you deserve you. You can have dessert, by the way. We'll just find better choices for you. But hey, it's true. This isn't for those who just want a quick weight loss diet fad. This is for grown-up women who know it's not just about the weight. So that's so much more than just the inches and their tightening clothes or the looser clothes that they're buying to hide behind, right? But it's about how they feel. It's about how they show up for themselves, for their career, their family, their quality of life, their longevity. They want to be around for everyone in their lives, including themselves, for many years to come, whether they're 30 or 65. And that takes getting back in control of their health, finding a way to make those better choices easier and more automatic. And those who join realize they just need a little more help to do that, more than they can do on their own. So that time is of essence, and they need to make sure that this change happens now, and this change happens really like it sticks. They don't have time to be yo-yoing and trying to fail all on their own. They need a sure thing. They need to know the value of good coaching and continuous support when making a shift like this to ensure success. Going cold turkey does not work for most people to any addiction, right? And to make these mind shifts takes a process that we've carefully crafted and tested. It doesn't just happen because you learn some trick. We know by now that information does not equal action. We've been around, we've tried things on our own. That's why we're here, ready to go all in, step by step, and find a process that works to shift our lifestyle and not just give us yet more information, although you get plenty of information. It's time to choose continuing to flounder for a few more years or jumping in and dedicating yourself to making a real change now. I promise it's worth it. So, if you've been struggling to lose weight and keep it off with standard diets or even the newer kind of low carb ones, if you've been worrying about looming conditions like diabetes or erratic blood sugar, if you haven't been able to stick to diets and health plans, doing it on your own and turn them into self sustaining, healthy lifestyles, if you've been struggling with cravings, sugar addiction, the constant struggle to make healthy decisions every day, or if you've been seeking better solutions than constant calorie counting, restrictive diets, complicated programs you can't sustain, nobody can, then schedule your call, right? I'm here. Schedule this free call. Lock in those bonuses and the $400 off when you join a weight wellness personal coaching program. If you decide that we're for you and we decide you're for us, right? Eat delicious real food. Okay. Get back in control of not just your weight, but your energy, your health, your choices, your sense of food freedom. Create a lifestyle of weight wellness that leaves you with lifetime habits, mindset shifts, decision making strategies based on the latest science and the mindset techniques using the whole you lifestyle transformation system. Get to a healthier, ideal you, maintain it while eating real food and never going hungry, hangry, or deprived. I mean, you can do yet another diet, try it yet again, fall off the wagon yet again, console yourself with comfort food yet again. How much time, even money, have you already spent on dieting, supplements, fitness routines, all of that to get healthier and lose weight while requiring you to keep spending on membership plans just to keep going on with their program? How many of you have been actively trying to get your energy back, solve brain fog problems, wake up feeling rested? How many programs are left unfinished because you never had the support you needed, the motivation to keep going, or the convenience that made it so easy you couldn't help but do each daily step? What if instead you had a lifestyle that was seamless, leaving you feel so much healthier and just a natural part of your daily life? I don't know about you, but I think that choice is pretty clear. I made it. I wish I had this instead of having to fail for years, getting increasingly overweight, and then having to spend over 300 hours of researching just to finally get a weight wellness lifestyle and a way to make it stick and feel like a natural part of my life. But you have this without doing all that. I made it for you. It's for you. Okay, so one last time, schedule your weight wellness strategy call now and lock in these bonuses: weight wellness parents, temptation proof travel, the whole you fit introductory masterclass, plus $400 off if you decide to join a weight wellness personal coaching program. So come on a call, see if we can help get your questions answered and see where you might be holding yourself back from your weight and health goals. So just go to holisthealth.com/WW strategy. Remember, Holist is spelled WHOLIST, and pick up a time that works for you. So go ahead and enroll or sign up for that free strategy call. Okay, are you signing up? Are you still here? Okay. Oh, there's a whole bunch of people. Okay, great. So Now I have to go in a minute, but what if you're still having some questions and need some help deciding if that's right for you? So I invite you to reach out, and again, happy to talk. You can go to this link and find a time that works for you and we can chat. For now, there are a couple questions that I've seen pop up during the webinar, and also some ones that I know everyone always has. So let's go through some of that while you guys are over there signing up for your call. Here's the information again to get on that. Click the button or go to wholishealth.com/WW strategy. Okay, on to the questions. So let me read this one. How do the coaching sessions work? Okay, you meet your coach on a virtual clinic or a telehealth video platform. You just sign in on your phone once and you stay connected. It's just like FaceTime or Skype, but it's private and secure. And when it's time for your appointment, you just go to the app and there your coach is. You just basically go into her waiting room and there she is. So we can also chat through the app throughout the week, and your coach can save information about your sessions in there and documents for reference, especially if you're in the premium mindset program where your mindset coach can also access all of that. And then we share information so that we make sure that we're all meeting your needs. Okay. Let's see this one. How much time is he? I don't know if I can do it. Oh yeah, I'm right there with you, sister. I have like approximately 3 seconds a day free. That is why I designed this with you and I in mind, as doable, flexible, and convenient as possible. So first call with your coach is 75 minutes. That is a commitment, right? It's like sitting on this webinar. It's a long time, but it's super important. We talked about that. The rest of them are only 30 minutes, and you can self-schedule them at any time that's most convenient for you. So they basically, the coaches just have their availability open. You go on and schedule a time that works, and it pops up on her schedule. So it's made for you, basically. The podcasts are between like 10 and 20 minutes and are delivered to your phone, so you can listen to them at any convenient time. There's tips, resources, motivation are all texted to your phone. The food log is literally a photo you take. Each daily step is bite-sized and ultra convenient, but it's like nearly impossible not to finish the program. So, and your coach is there to help you solve any problems you do run into. So you aren't on your own with this. You have someone by your side to help you figure it out. So if you have a phone, you can succeed in this program. If you're not techie, but you can receive a tech message, you can succeed in this program. And I will personally help you to make sure that any tech issues we get worked out for you. So you can literally do this program in all those little times during your day while you're waiting, walking, driving, exercise, gardening, cooking, doing housework, yard work, like whatever you're doing. No digging around for emails or logging into your computer if you don't want to, although you do have email access every day to summarize everything. And you do always have that super like awesome web portal that I created that's in the backside of our website for you. You can also get to that through your phone on your browser or by sitting down. Anyway, you can do this, I promise. Okay, what if I don't like to cook or I just don't have time to? Yes. Okay. Your life is your life. We are here to support you in the realities of what that is for you and to find a way within your life to make you healthier, more well, and the weight you want to be. This could happen without you cooking much at all, but we encourage it and have included a special bonus just to make it easier. We also have a coach who does only culinary strategy. She's amazing. So that can certainly also be something that we can add on for you. But we can also help you find ways to start creating your own food in efficient ways that you may not know about. So it's possible, but we would like you to try. Next one. Does this include meal plans or anything? Oh, I hear this all the time. Okay. This program is designed to help you recreate your weight wellness within the context of your own life. If I gave you 12 weeks of meal plans and then the 12 weeks were up, like what then? Right? You're back to the same routine. Instead, we're going to figure out with you how, when, what to eat within your real life so it fits within your needs and preferences. But we do have resources like apps, meal planning tools for you to make it much, much easier to meal plan in a way that fits with your life, your food preferences, your food restrictions, and your health needs. Okay. Ooh, what's the deadline? Yes, you have 3 days from the time that you watch this until this deal is gone. So the other related to the next question I see here from someone else, can I wait to buy? I mean, yes, of course you can, but don't let this be another thing you put off and forget about and never do, right? Give yourself the opportunity to make real lifestyle change for once and join now while you're thinking about it. 3 days. Okay. How is this different from working with my doctor? Your doctor can only see you for 15 minutes at a time, and maybe you only see her or him once or twice a year. They don't have time to teach you this stuff, nor do they have the expertise. Unfortunately, we were trained in conventional medicine to prescribe and fix, right? I'm an emergency medicine. We were not really taught to prevent, even in primary care. So it's a big flaw that I've worked to fix in myself through all this work. Additionally, doctors aren't coaches, they counsel, not coach. And coaches are there not just to teach you, but to hold space for you to create your own future, to help you create the prescription that you need for the changes you need to make. So be sure to stay with your doctor. We aren't practicing medicine here, we're just coaching. But this program is a perfect supplement to your relationship with your doctor. Next question, what technology do you need? I mean, you need a phone, really. That's it. I mean, having a laptop or a desktop to review documents and stuff on the client portal is great, and I love it. Having a wireless scale and the tracker we recommend is great. But when it really comes down to it, you just need your phone, and it comes all to you there: coaching calls, podcasts, emails, documents, everything. Oh, this is a great question, actually. Who is this not for? Okay, so I said I tell people no, right? And I refer people to other places because someone who wants to consume information but not yet act, this is not for you. You want a quick fad diet for temporary weight loss and you don't care about anything else, this is not for you. You are not interested in changing your food relationships, working on serious mindset work. You're not interested in learning the real deal and implementing it in your life. You're not focused on long-term health. If that's you, like, no worries. I love you anyway, and I will be here for you when you're ready, but this is not for you right now. What if I can't do daytime appointments with my coach during the week? Okay, our coaches are pretty darn flexible. They will certainly be able to work with you. And you self-schedule yourself into their availability, so it's more convenient for you. It has not really been a problem before. Okay, what if I'm not ready to start right now? As I said, there is never a perfect time to start a change like this. There's always some reason you'll find to put it off to another day, after the holiday, after the vacation, after the party. There's always something. Now's the time to make this shift that will affect the rest of your life. Okay. Now's the time. Don't put it off. Like, I'm here for you. Okay. What if I'm still not sure? Just schedule the weight wellness strategy call with us and we'll help answer any of your questions, help you know confidently whether this is a good fit for you or not. If you decide that it is, if we decide that it is, then we can talk about who the coaches are and how we make that decision for you, who you want to work with. Just schedule your free short weight wellness strategy call, 15 minutes, just like you see on the screen there. More than happy to talk to you. Okay. I hope you've learned a ton. I have to run, unfortunately. I hear the pitter patter of my children coming back into the house. My husband did a great job of keeping them hostage somewhere. I'm so stoked for you to join the Whole You Weight Wellness family and getting started on your transformation. And so be sure to go sign up and grab that $400 off just for being on this training. Secure your spot today. And if you need to talk to someone or ask a question, go to the link and schedule a chat. I love talking to you all. If you are not yet on the Holists Hammerstedt Health and Wellness public Facebook group, please come join us there. We have a great time answering questions, doing lives, and doing education in that public group. When you come into the program, we also have a client secret group that we would love to have you in as well. Until then, my friends, my tribe, take care, and I hope to see you in the program. Ciao.